Welcome to segment number 2 of Scott Sports 101. I'm sorry I had to restart again. A little technical problem. Scott Sports 101, segment number 2 of the NFL Draft Edition, round 3. Day 3, round 5, day 3. We just finished up, actually, round 5, day 3. It's round 6. This is round 6. Excuse me. Well, this is round 6 of the draft. So that we are in right now. I'm sorry for the, and I'll bring you up to date here right now. With the 188th pick, the Houston Texans, 186th pick, the Atlanta Falcons took Jose McMillan, running back at Alabama, 185th pick, Philadelphia took Johnny Watson, wide receiver, Florida State. With 187th pick, Atlanta took, with that one besides 86, Casey Watson, wide receiver, Illinois. 188th pick, the Houston Texans took Jamal Hill, and they traded the 189th pick to Detroit, and they took Micaiah, I think it's Micaiah Wacko or Wakio, and I'm trying to figure out what he is. I'll have to wait till it comes back around on the screen. Now commercial right now. Forgot about that. With the 190th pick, Philadelphia Eagles took Dylan McMahon, guard, North Carolina State. 191st pick, Arizona. Cardinals take Tejan Palmer. Palmer, wide receiver, UAB. Well, I don't know who the 190th pick was, but we'll find out. But the Panthers are on the board. Carolina's on the board for the 200th pick of this draft. We're waiting for it to come up on the screen. What they've done to the draft. Pick number 200 on the Carolina Panthers. Oh, we're just waiting for that to come up on the screen. And I'm trying to find who the 199th pick is at the Saints took the 199th pick. Starting his career at San Diego State, going to the Dolphins. And I got to tell you, this has been a lot of fun, this draft. There's a lot of great picks, a lot of interesting moves. And we got somebody on stage holding a Steelers terrible towel. Well, Wingo. That's his last name. Wingo. He's a defensive tackle, LSU. Ceremony, and that moment we now take you to our public address announcer, Alan Lee. Career is more integral and long-time members of the NFL family who are working their final NFL draft. And the senior director of media operations with the 193rd pick of the draft, the Seattle Seahawks took on the second pick of the draft, took DJ James, quarterback Auburn, with the 193rd pick. The New England Patriots took Joe Milton, the third, quarterback Tennessee. With the 194th pick, Cincinnati Bengals took Tyler McLaughlin, tight end Arizona. 195th pick, the Pittsburgh Steelers took Ryan Watts, cornerback Texas. With the 196th pick, the Rams took Tyler Davis, defensive tackle Clemson. With the 197th pick, Atlanta took the Falcons took Zion Logue, defensive tackle Georgia. Still waiting for the Falcons to come in with the 198th pick. The Miami Dolphins took Patrick McMorris, safety, California. I'm trying to find out where the 199th pick was. I gotta wait till it comes back around the screen. The Panthers pick is in for the 200th pick. I'm waiting for that to come up on the screen. But while we're waiting, I'm gonna get back to to round 4.
Congratulate him and celebrate him.
For the with the 140 third pick in the draft, the Atlanta Falcons took J.B. Betland, linebacker in Notre Dame. And with the 144th pick, the Chicago Bears in a trade from Buffalo through Chicago took Austin Booker, edge, Kansas, with the 145th pick. In a trade from the New York Jets, the Denver Broncos took Chris Abrams, Durain, cornerback Missouri, with the 146th pick. We're going to get the Panthers selection right now for the 200th pick. We're about to find out was Jaden from the defensive tackle, Mississippi State. And I think that is a great choice. They needed a defensive tackle. And I think really this was a good choice, and they needed a defensive tackle. And he put up big numbers with Mississippi State last year. And I got to tell you, he can really run the pocket. He can make plays for you. And he's going to be a great addition to the Carolina Panthers. And the Indianapolis Colts are back on the clock for the 201st pick in the draft. I think they're going to go on offensive tackle. Their selection's in. Let's find out what it is right now. And that selection is Micah Abraham, cornerback Marshall. And I think this is a good choice. They were looking to get a cornerback, another one. And the Packers are on the clock for the 202nd pick in the draft. We're waiting for that pick to come in on the screen. And with the 146th pick, the Tennessee Titans in a trade with from Minnesota through Philadelphia got Jarvis Brownlee, cornerback Louisville, and the 147th pick, the Broncos selected Audric Estime, running back Notre Dame, with the 148th pick. This is another Ohio State Buckeye that went off the board. The Las Vegas Raiders selected Tommy Eckenhenberg, linebacker, Ohio State. He's the Buckeye that went off the board. And with the 149th pick, the Cincinnati Bengals took Josh Newton, quarterback, TCU. And I'm coming close to finding out who that 199th pick was for the Saints. And we're waiting to find out the it was Christian Boyd, defensive tackle, Northern Iowa. That's who it was. That's who it was. Season huge for the agency, largely on the offensive line. And look at that start of the draft. Wide receiver, running back, Bryce Young smiling right now. And the Packers select Travis Glover, offensive tackle, Georgia State. And now the Minnesota Vikings are on the clock with the 203rd pick. And we'll wait for their pick to come up on the screen in a matter of moments. And the draft is in commercial, and we'll go back to talking about round 5 with the 150th pick. Did I do the 149th pick? I don't think I did. Oh, yeah, I did do that for a minute. That's Cincy, Josh Newton. With the 150th pick, the New Orleans Saints selected Spencer Rattler, quarterback, South Carolina. With the 151st pick, the Indianapolis Colts selected uh, Jalen Collins, safety, Michigan. Missouri, excuse me, safety, Missouri, not Michigan, Missouri, for Jalen Carlos. With the 152nd pick in the draft, the Philadelphia Eagles, excuse me, in a trade with Washington through Seattle, selected Aeneas Smith, wide receiver, Texas A&M. With the 153rd pick in the draft, the Los Angeles Rams selected Brennan Jackson, edge, Washington State. With the 155th pick in the draft, the Philadelphia Eagles, in a trade from LA through Pittsburgh, selected Jeremiah Trotter, linebacker, Clemson. And the Vikings have selected Will Ricard, kicker, Alabama. That's who they have selected. Will Ricard. He's a kicker from Alabama. I think that was a good choice. And because I think Minnesota needs a good kicker, and they were lacking that last season. Getting back to with the it's Jeremiah Trotter, linebacker, Clemson, that was 55 for Philadelphia, and the 156th pick. The Browns, in a trade from Philly to Arizona, selected Jamar Rash, wide receiver, Louisville. Uh, uh, and we are back, and the Bills are on the clock for the 204th pick of the draft, and their pick is in. We're waiting for the form to come up on the screen. The draft came back on the screen. And excuse me. And I think the Bills are going to take. I think an edge rusher. We'll see who they take with this upcoming pick. And I really think that's who they're going to take, because I think this. All right, so I think they're going to take a safety. And coming from a very lower level competition, I thought he struggled during the week with the Senior Bowl. When you want to see guys level up, go back to Abraham. However, he has the size, he has the strength. I think the length is absolutely there. He just needs time to basically have a red shirt here with a really good offensive line coach, so they can work on technique, so they can work on his stance. You see in the highlight, stance is a little bit funky. He's going to have to clean that up, but the pass set, he has the agility, almost looks like a basketball player at times. And we are waiting for that Buffalo's pick to come in on the screen. We're going to get back to talking about the other picks. And I think Jamari Thrash, I think I think this was a good pick for the Browns. Although I wasn't expecting him to take a wide receiver. I think this was another insurance pick. And with the, we're still waiting for the Bills pick to come up on the screen. With the 157th pick, the Carolina Panthers, in a trade with Minnesota through the Browns, took Shao Smith, Wade, cornerback, Washington State. With the 158th pick, the Miami Dolphins took Mohamed Kamara, edge, Colorado State. With the 159th pick, the Kansas City Chiefs took in a trade from Dallas, Hunter Norzad, center, Penn State. With the 160th pick in the draft, The Buffalo Bills, in a trade from the Green Bay Packers, took Edifan Yulo Barcio, linebacker, Washington. And we're about to find out the selection the Buffalo Bills are taking right now, who they have selected. Well, let's see who they have taken right now. Tylan Gable, defensive tackle, UCF. They were wanting to get a defensive tackle, and now they have got one. Tyler Brable, excuse me. Yeah, offensive tackle, UCF. I'm sorry, excuse me, I messed that up. So, and right now, the Houston Texans are going to be getting on the clock for the 205th. The Browns are one pick away from getting back on the clock for the 206th pick. And the pick is in. We're waiting for it to come up on the screen for the Texans. With the 161st pick, and they draft the Washington Commanders, and a trade from Philly through Tampa Bay. Selected Dominic Hampton, safety, Washington. With the 162nd pick in the draft, the Arizona Cardinals, and a trade from Houston, selected Christian Jones, offensive tackle, Texas. With the 163rd pick, the Green Bay Packers, and a trade from the Buffalo Bills, selected Jacob Monk, center, Duke. With the 164th pick, Indianapolis, and a trade from Detroit. And a trade from Detroit, selected Traylon Simpson, safety, Auburn. I'm going to take a break. I've got to upload this video. I'm coming right back. Stay tuned for